Yep, just spoke to Dale, Connor, and Jebediah. They came to us to try and chat. Yeah, so they came up to try and settle things. I think they realised just how serious things got last night. Obviously, I don't remember all of it. You know, the pain has taken quite a bit of it away. Claimed that the whole sovereign shit and everything they were doing with you was one of the cousins being a dumb fuck, in their words, which I can't disagree with. Back down entirely on the sovereign state shit. They understand why we're there and what we're trying to do. And they don't want that kind of hostility. Which, they wouldn't as soon as they're on the other side of JD, but...
Well, I'm still not okay with them calling Armadillo McGeeville or whatever the fuck.
No,
right?
I've said...
It's one of your core towns. If they want a town to fuck around in, they can go Tumbleweed or Plainview.
Yeah, I asked if they'd talked about any of that, and they hadn't, but I've said any wind of McGee Town or, their rules, their laws versus ours, and we're just going to go straight back to getting them for treason.
Personally, I know this is a bit of a brash statement, but every time they even mention the name McGee Town, we could just kick them out every time. Make a statement.
Oh, 100%.
It's a little bit of a bringing the hammer down. It's a little bit of a harsher method than I know that you maybe want, Sheriff. But I believe it will, set a point that we're not going to take their shit anymore. So they even utter the word, we kick them out. Easy as that.
Exactly what I've just said. Any wind of the McGee Town shit, and we just go hard on them again.
Works for me, but they shouldn't be tomfooling around in town either with masks on, because that shit was pissing me off too. That's what started the whole thing. I started nicely. I was like, hey, let's take the masks off in town and just stop horseplaying, and then escalates to them being like, oh, we're going to detain you and arrest you, and this is McGee Town.
No, we'll be hard on anything like that.
Listen, here's my thing on it, and I know you and I are kind of in agreement. Like, let me use the East as an example. Flatiron, ESO, they don't really go there often. It's to stop in on occasion. The Reapers, they've kind of claimed it as theirs, but if law's in town and tells them to take off their masks, they're going to take off their masks, because if they're not listening to the laws, guess what the law's going to do? Stay there more.
Yeah.
Armadillo ain't the town to do that. That is your core town. Like, I don't understand the... Well, this McGees, they don't think too well, I guess.
No, I think I do genuinely think they've realised just how much of a fuck up it was.
I think they really like the conflict, but they're kind of realising, like, hey, if we push this just a bit more, we might, not be able to even do any conflict.
Yeah.
They have been warned. I've warned them personally multiple times. They keep pushing this. They're going to have the big hammer thrown down on them multiple times.
I said it to them yesterday. I was like, you realize what you're doing is treason, and then they amped it up and chased me out of town. So
yeah.
I mean, your call on what you want to do.
Look, I still wouldn't want them to even claim any other town either.
No, but at least, for the sake of peace.
Outlaw towns.
And
I know Van Horn, Plain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it.
If they were in Plainview, same as now, same with flying.
Shit like that, I'm saying we push them back towards a town like that, right?
Not a main trap town.
You guys don't even have a cult of sheriff's office anymore, so it's like
a couple of them so funny. Oh, talking
your
to
three
Nala.
Towns are quite literally here.
Right, Bev.
Armadillo, Strawberry. Yeah, there's Tumbleweed, but who the fuck is out in Tumbleweed?
Yeah. Well, we've seen quite a few people out there recently, to be fair.
Grave robbers.
Yeah. Mainly grave robbers and Darnells, but...
grave robbers, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, if you had a chat and you think it's gonna, if you want to go with, your captain's idea here too, you're more than welcome to. And then, if they keep amping it up, and more arrests, martial law, and shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's... If it was any other three that came to speak to us, I'd have taken it with a grain of salt, but those three seem to be the loudest speakers out of them all, and the ones who seem to guide them somewhat, if there's any guidance to it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I've said, let's draw a line under it for now. Obviously, because we've got some warrants for a couple of them, any of them will still stand, which we'll go serve as soon as we can. And then, any mention of that kind of shit again, we're cracking down. And obviously, we just don't give them an inch so they can't take a mile.
Yeah, I mean, you got my support on whatever you want to do. I was just real pissed off when I had McGee fucks trying to arrest me the other day.
No, it is a crazy thing to try and
Makes
do.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I was doing was stopping into the doctor's office to give my wife pickled
Now not got
fucking
corruption to be
peaches
busy
or
with.
pears or whatever the fuck.
Just trying to get peaches
Also
and
told
pears.
them very well as well. Like, hey, if you do fight it out with another gang, just do it outside town. If you kill each other, we don't care.
That's the thing. It's
Told
just
that
as soon
multiple
as
times
yeah,
now,
as soon as
so-
civilians get involved, that's when we worry, which is going to happen if it's in a main town.
Also told him, like, if you guys do shoot each other down, you send in calls, we're gonna show up. Talk to us. We'll help you out, get your first aid, and you can be on your way. There's not much we gonna do if y'all don't speak anyway.
I mean, if they shoot each other and kill each other, it ain't my problem. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I'll happily dig the grave for them. Yeah, it's not an issue at all.
I mean, at some point, if it's going to be a problem too, I don't think the doctor's office is going to treat them. So natural selection at its honest.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I think we've all at least talked to them at one time about this. So
Yep.
they are all on the same page, or at least know where we're coming from. So any more shit happens, it's their own fault now at this point. It's not
Yeah, exactly.
how much more we can do, really. We can't
They've
keep
made
just having
their
a
own
chat with
bed.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, what they did yesterday, at least 3 of them are JD qualifiable at this point. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
and if we ID all the ones that were in town, that's 6 attempted. Well, actually, we had 7 or 8 lawmen.
Yeah.
Because I took
Yeah.
extra.
14
so
attempted
many in
murder.
town.
I just
Yeah,
know the
I'll
fun
believe
part
seven
comes
of us.
now because some of them have warrants and they kind of think it's
Thank
done
you
now.
for
And we're going to
follow
grab them for the warrants and
Jack
they're
the
going to cry
Riddler.
again. So
We just, we pick them up one by one for it. We don't go
What-
into a
what I
town
re-
and grab them.
I reckon the best thing to do there is they'll inevitably get caught robbing a
Yeah,
store.
McGee's
And
laughing
then
at Grady
just
getting
slap a
hit by
warrant
one.
on them as well. And they're-
Mate, I will
Yeah, or
fucking
get them
wheezing.
when because they don't really roam around in a group unless they're about to do something. Like, I always catch 1 or 2 of them by themselves. Like,
Yeah, we
90% of
noticed
the
that.
time.
There tends to be 2 or 3 smaller groups that are together.
I don't know. There's so fucking many of them. Probably should
Yeah.
start a file on them.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
the
it
graph
started
we're gonna
at
start
10,
with-
and now it's up to 20.
They gave me a
we
load
have
of
that in the
names the other
works.
day, and I forgot
Yes.
them all. But yeah,
Yeah, me and Grady
I know a
have
fair few off the top of my head, so if you need any.
Yeah, we have to sit down and look at that file.
yeah, we should do that sooner than later. To be honest.
Yeah.
Just loop me in on it, just so I can keep track of who the fuck's who, and I'll make sure if one of them gets close to JD, they get put on JD. It's
Yeah, keep track
I
of
don't wanna,
charges and
like-
everything.
I mean, you said there were roughly 14 attempted murder. If they get one more, they're all
Yeah, because there were
Yeah.
7 of us.
yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to JD people this fucking quickly. I'm just trying to drink my coffee, get people up and running. Fuck me, you know.
no, sometimes people ask and we got to deliver and all. That's just the way it is.
No, I
Yeah, but
know.
JDing
I
people
mean,
before we've even got a proper horse. That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
What I'm saying. Speaking of that, I did put
JD,
an order
Judicial
in for 10 horses.
Detainment.
You guys are gonna get